Praise God, everyone. Trey here, and we are back for yet another tutorial. And you all know me, I like to hop right into it. So on this lesson, what I want to deal with is a common chord progression, or just a simple beginner's progression. And I'm going to show you beginners how to start to build upon these basic chords to beefing up or thicken your sound. All right. Going to be in the key of C, and hopefully you already know your major scale and you know those major triads. The progression I'm going to be teaching on is 1 to the 4. Okay, so in the key of C, that's a C in the bass, C, E, G, C major triad, to the F in your bass, and an F major triad. So this is an inversion of the F major chord, which is C, F, and A. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 variations of playing the same progression. All right, this is the first one, 1 to 4. All right, so level 2, we're moving quickly here. Level 2, you want to start to beef up your sound. You can add a 5th to your left hand, okay? So instead of just the C, we have C and G. And instead of just the F, we have F and C. All right, let's see how that sounds. Sounding more full already. All right, let's move on to level 3. Getting a little more advanced, we're going to open the voicing in the left hand. Okay, this is still a C major chord, but what I did, I took the E and moved it up an octave. I opened up that voicing, okay? So we have C, we have that 5th, and now we're adding the 3rd on top. All right? Same idea for the F. You know, the F major triad is F, A, and C. We're going to remove A here, put it on top. Got it? Now, of course, this will all be contingent upon you having enough span in your reach. Everyone's hands are not the same size, so understand that. All right, let's give it a try. All right, let's move on to level 4. So anytime you want to broaden your sound, make it more full in your right hand, you can always add an octave to your root. So the root is C. We can add an octave and hold on to our triad. Now, of course, you will need to adjust your fingering. So the triad, you have your thumb, middle finger, and pinky. But to get that octave, you need to place your pointer on the E. Okay? Then middle on the 5, and then grab the top with your pinky. All right, now let's apply that to the open voices in the left hand. See how full you're sounding? And home. All right. All right, and the last variation or the last level is what I love to do is arpeggiating the left hand. And it kind of creates that strumming effect as if you were on a guitar. And that's one thing I love to do as I'm playing. I like to mimic other instruments. And I call this playing expressively also, because when you're playing these different movements, you can apply dynamics. You can play smoothly, you can play staccato, meaning you breaking up the notes, hitting them short, loud and soft. And this adds that extra layer to your playing. All right, so we're going to keep the open voicing, but instead of playing all the notes at the same time, we're going to break them up. So the pattern is C, G, E, and then you just bounce back between the G and the E. And then move to the F and do the same thing. F, C, A. Now you play however is comfortable for you. I tend to go pinky, pointer to the thumb, but then I switch as I'm toggling between the G and the E. I bring my pinky up here. So watch it slowly. See how I change my position? Again, starts with my pointer here. And I could stay there, and that's fine. But for me, sometimes I just switch it to the 4. Or all right. So let's just do it playing the major triads in the right hand. Add the octave to the right hand.